In today's video, we'll be unboxing this Century food processor. So let's do that. Wow, see the packaging. This is how it comes. Wow. Here is the food processor itself. Whoa, where do we start from? Let's start from the engine. Whoa, this is heavy. This is actually heavy. So this is how it looks and comes. And then this is the jar. A lot of nylons. This is the jar. So here are the items that came with the food processor. So for instance, look at this. These are the blades. We're going to be trying them out in this video. These are the blades. Can you see this one? This is another one. This is smaller version. This is a smaller version of this. We're going to be testing them all. This is another one. Can you see? I think this is for chips. This is another one. This is another one, and we're going to be trying out every single. So we have 5 blades here in total. Here is the juicer. So this will be used to juice an orange or a lemon or a lime or anything. So we're also going to experiment that. So here are the blades. This blade is for you want to mince your meat, you want to do poundo, you want to slice your pepper, you want to do all of that. This very sharp one is the blade that we are going to use. You see how sharp this blade is? It's very, very sharp, so you need to be careful when handling it. So here is the blade for the kneading of dough. Maybe you want to make meat pie, you want to make bread, and you want to do chin chin and you want to knead your dough. This is the one that you will use. And also this comes with a blender, and this is also for dry blending. You want to blend your spices. I'm going to be trying some things in this video. We're going to start with slicing. So we're just going to test some of the blades. We're going to test. This is our first blade that we'll be testing. So don't forget this. You're going to put this, and then you put this in like that, and then you cover this. Okay, now we are going to be chopping carrots with the first blade. So we're going to see how I don't know if I did that well. So here is what we have with this particular blade. You can see the consistency. It's quite small, so we'll test the other side. We're trying the next size for the blade, and then we're gonna go. Okay. So here we have a bigger size. This is the bigger version of this one. So this is good for salad, coleslaw, and all of that. So this was the blade that achieved this bigger consistency. This was the blade we just used. So now I'm going to be changing it to this blade. So these two blades are alike. They are very alike. I think the only difference between this blade and this blade that I can see is that this blade has more space, it has more opening, while this blade has a very smaller opening. I think that's, and then I don't know, this looks bit. Let's just see the difference between these two. So I'll be going with the first blade here. So we're going to see what this can do. I'm going to be doing this cucumber. So let's see how this works. Okay. So here we see this is giving round slices. This is fine. This looks good. Woo. Look at the consistency. So I guess the second one will give us like a bigger cut or something, but we'll find out. Let's see. So here's the second blade. I've inserted the second blade. We're also going to be using the same cucumber to see. Okay. So I purposely did not finish chopping this. If I had wanted to finish chopping this, I would have just used the feeder to press it to make sure that I completely finish it. So as we said, this is giving like a bigger size of cucumber. So I'm going to show you the difference between the first and the second. So this is flatter, this is a little bit fleshier. So that's just the difference between that two blades. So here we have the last blade, which is for chips. This is basically for chips. So your french fries, your yam, this would be good for it. But however, I don't have potatoes for chips right now, so I'm going to be making use of onions. Weird, right? I'll be making use of onions, and let's see how this goes. It's not so fast. We'll put this one. So all right, let's do this. I'm not sure this came out well. This didn't come out well at all. So here's what we have. We cut it in large chunks. So of course the blade is for chips. So yes, that's what we should expect. So here I want us to try an onion slice with this one. We did a cucumber earlier, so but I want us to try it with the onions. Let's see how this can actually work for onions. Okay. So what we have here is these round slices. This would be nice for jollof rice, but it's big, so it's better to use the smaller blade. That is this one. It's better to use the smaller blade. So it's giving us this round design. So the onions is affecting my eyes already, but we're going to be trying another one this time around with cabbage. So I'll be using this blade. So here we are about to that particular blade for the cabbage. So I really don't like this consistency for the cabbage, so we're going to try another blade. We're going to have to try another blade. This is too small in my opinion. So we're going to be testing our juicer next. This is it. I'm just going to fix this here and then put it in the jar. So I'm going to be doing lemon. So let's see how this works. So I'm going to place the lemon this way. To be honest, it feels like you see that the whole thing is out already. Okay, so we'll be trying out this blade for chopping. So we're just going to put this in chopping. We want to see how this very sharp blade can work with pepper and all of that. So I'm going to be chopping this. I don't know if it's a good idea to actually put in tomatoes, but the tomatoes are not very soft. They are just there. So I don't know how this is going to be, but let's find out. So we have all that in, and then we're going to close our jar. Okay. Let's just go on. Are we ready? So I think that tomatoes was a very bad idea because I think it allowed this to have some water. Or can you see that consistency? This is not smooth. So this is not for smooth blending. This is for you just want to you just want to chop. Yeah, this is perfect for chopping, but I think that putting of tomatoes made this to have a little bit of water. So next time I'm going to do the tomatoes separate, but I think I love this consistency. This is going to be nice to make sauce, maybe peppered chicken or something. So yes, that is it, and in my next video I'm going to be showing you how to use this to pound yam. So stay tuned. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe, like this video, share, comment. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.